We were playing jaw harp musical instruments from around the world. Good to get a little stretch in. Feel a little stiff, especially in the neck and my shoulders. So get a little bit of stretching in there, relax the muscles. Welcome to the Saturday night Jaw Harp Live. What I've been doing as of late is especially just trying to hone in on or do drills doing fast open close breathing so that I can be more concise in my breathing. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, oh, yeah, yo, 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 yeah, yo. Oh, Sputnika says finally completely out of homelessness now, so we'll be able to practice and get better. Oh, that is fantastic to hear. We are so happy that you're no longer homeless. That is awesome. What country are you in right now? Do you need a harp? Institute of Sputnika. Let us know, what country are you in right now that you just escaped homelessness? There's something deer. Oh yeah, that's a large mule deer behind me on the wall. Oh, okay. Okay, I remember. I think I might remember that. Yeah, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, yo. It's the same feeling you get when you like make a goat noise. Yeah, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, yo. I'm trying to be more concise in my opens and closes. Have you ever tried rolling your tongue while playing? No. In my speaking style, I don't really do any tongue rolls, so I'm not certain how to exactly to do it. Most of my practice is on the open close. So I comment below, how do you roll your tongue? And I don't want to do anything where the bottom of my tongue gets pressed up against the harp. That happens sometimes on bass harps that have long throws. So I'm willing to try the tongue roll. I don't know exactly how to do it. Is that 1, 2, 3, rest again? Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Rest. Biplop Goswami, hello, welcome to the live stream. How you doing? What have you been playing? What have you been into? Let's see, albums. I don't know about albums, but there are some songs out by Zord, which is that would be Aaron Salagi's band. Check out Zord. That's kind of like Hungarian folk music fused with some world music, maybe fused with jaw harp, Balkan rhythms. Would that be correct? But yeah, I check out Zord. I check out Third Pulse. I check out what's the one that Aaron Zalagi was in? I can't remember that. It's on the tip of my brain. What is the band that Aaron Zalagi was in previous to Zord? I can't remember exactly what that's called. And I just did some learning. I was talking with Steve Kinwald. There are going to be in the next couple of weeks. There's going to be some SUSAP going up on the website from Steve Kinwald. One of them was this giant one, which plays amazing. I was sad not to add it to my collection, but I did add one to my collection. I was talking to Steve Kinwald, the maker. You can actually, if you have a harp that's rubbing, you can actually massage the harp reed and get it. Use the oils from your skin to straighten the reed back out if you get a clicking SUSAP. Oh, and also, side note, the boxcar bets are up on the harper.com. TDS Harper, gold star, dude. Airtist. Yes, Airtist was that previous band for Aaron Zalagi. Thank you. I'm so glad somebody remembered it. That with your comment says that is with Joik. I think did it autocorrect from Jaw Harp maybe? And we have TDS Harper is sharing some more wisdom here. Zord is basically Hungarian folk stuff, traditional instruments combined with some modern enhancements. Oh, nice. Teach some techniques to play gagona. Well, where is my gagona? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find the gagona. Which I think I see it. No? Oh, yes, there. Okay, so gagona is from the Bihu people in India? Gagona from Assam. I think Assam is the particular area of India. And the gagona is an instrument that's carved. I believe this is bamboo. And it's plucked. I pluck mine outward. I'm not sure what the Bihu people or the people who play this. And they also use this in courtship too. They'll play it to attract people, I guess. But there's a certain way they play it. I don't know how to do that. So I'm just going to apply some of my open-closed jaw harp techniques. SS Slinger. Hi, everyone. Oh, hello, SS Slinger. Wonderful to see you again tonight. What harps have you been into? What have you been playing? And how's the weather? It's been 60 to 70 degrees here in Kansas and rainy. Spring's basically here. We could get another blizzard or even ice storm here in Kansas, late February, early March. But it looks like we're doing an early spring. For my gagona, I like to get a nice grip wrapped around here and just rest it on my face. Although you could do this as well. That's not uncomfortable. It kind of causes my shoulder to roll forward, and I have a problem with some tendons that rub on the coracoid process, so I don't want anything with my shoulders rolling. So I'm going to keep it up like I have this deal of like you draw back a bow and you bring the arrow to the corner of your mouth. That's where I want to be for gagona. 42 here, and you've been playing the A1. Nice. And there I'm just going, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, yo. If I was to just open, close, I'll just punch and open, close fast. There's not much to sustain, so I'm going to keep this rolling. Yo, yeah, 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 yo, yeah. Let's see where we go with that. And I'm bringing my lips off of it because I want to allow the harp to breathe. If I blow too hard in this harp, this could go to, it's got fairly decently tight gaps for a bamboo instrument. But yo, yeah, yo, yeah. You, yo, 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 you, yo, 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 yeah, yo, 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 There I was going, but on the harp, I'm actually going, yo, 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 yo. Which part is front side? I don't get it. Okay. The front side, I would assume to be the flat side. I could probably put the flat side against it. Sound isn't as strong. The part that's milled out like glass, it looks almost like a Glazerin harp. But this is hand carved, so it's carved out. Looks almost like the back part of a Glazerin harp where you have the hollow. That's the part I hold in front of my mouth because that seems to be more reflective. Flip it over. Yeah, I'd say I'm getting marginally better sound with the open spot to the back. Let's play something low. I was thinking A1 before SS Slinger said he was playing on A1 harp. I've been loving every week. I play on my Zalagi Blackfire. I beat this harp up. I play it aggressively. If I break it, I'd be super sad, but I could find probably another Blackfire that's as good as this. This is probably Blackfire tend to vary from good to really excellent. This was one of the really excellent ones. Some Blackfire will be a little bit fuzzy. Most often, all of them are loud and crackly. Let's see if we can just... I'm a little bit snotty, I'm a little bit congested. Spring's on its way in. And let's just see if we can do that same thing we was doing on the gagona from Assam on the Zalagi Blackfire drum. And then I double up on the breath like yo yo yeah yo 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 yeah yo 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 yeah yo 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 yeah yo yo yeah yo 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 yeah yo yo yo. Joy Bailey 1986 says, hello, my name is Joy. You're very good at oh. Yeah, let's talk about that. When Tigger bounces in the show Winnie the Pooh, it has a springy noise. I'm going to try to find something. I don't have something that that I would almost say like a cheap sounding jaw harp noise. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna have to find out what key or what around what frequency that harp that makes the Tigger sound from Winnie the Pooh is. There, I'm just going la 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 la. Also, that's the noise from the Roblox coil, gravity coil, or the Roblox gravity coil. Yeah, it goes la 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 la. Let's play something. I need something low pitched and a little bit more sensitive than that Blackfire. We're gonna be getting some more. We just got the Matt Betts harp, and go check out the unboxing. There's like probably a 10 or 20 minute unboxing up on the YouTube now for the Matt Betts. One of the harps that we're gonna be getting in the future as well is getting some more. We're gonna try to get 5 to 10 harps a month from at Meddlesome Music. The great Sean Jones. He's working here out of New York, and his harps are just killer. Also going to have some Najiratov coming. Going to be unboxing at least maybe this month, maybe next month when they arrive, the Olivier Macad Gimbarde. They look phenomenal. And I just seen somebody playing on the Reddit jaw harp, a Macad harp, Gimbard, and it sounded like a Babayev. I was like, oh, that looks gorgeous. Even the polish on them looks nice. So I'm excited to get those, try them out. They don't have any harps. They don't have any harp by a French maker. Yeah, this I can get so much articulation. I go, yeah, yo, yo, yeah, yo, 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 yeah, yo, 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 yeah, yo, yo. I'm tempering it. I'm taking my finger and I'm resting and rubbing on the frame to mute it. Here's without the mutes, and then I'll play with the mutes. You'll hear it. It'll be like Raj, 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 Raj. But when you hit the mute, it's more like I'll do without the mute, and then I'll do with the mute. A good question, another question on the gagona, and I am not an expert on the gagona. I've never traveled there. I've never met with any gagona players. I've never seen somebody play it live in person. I have watched some people from Assam play it, courtesy of YouTube, a YouTube video, but I'm just assuming, this is my assumptions based on the instrument, if we keep the part with the back, and this is a good quality gagona. We're going to have more coming from Hussein Lahiri is sending me some more of the gagona from Assam. And this is a really good example of it. This is a really good quality one. They will vary. Some of them will be a little fuzzier. This one's pretty clean and dry with just maybe a touch of fuzz. But I'm just assuming if we have this this open area toward our lips, I'm plucking this outward or almost stroking along with it. And if you feel it's polished here and it really slides off the thumb nicely, I don't want to do it just like this. I want to kind of stroke with it. And we won't play any more of that. But one good note I heard about the bamboo instruments was when I was talking to Mr. Steve Kinwall, and he was telling me how he's seen videos of people from Papua New Guinea taking and straightening reeds by massaging it and forming it with their fingers to straighten the reed back out. He was also telling me that he's played several 100-year-old museum pieces of susap, and he said the bamboo, if played correctly, it will never wear out, is what he maintained. He said a metal harp will eventually wear out and break, but a bamboo harp, if it's taken care of in good quality, it can last you your whole lifetime to pass on to your children. So I'm like, ooh, that's really cool. I never thought about that. And there you see, I went too close. I let the tip of my finger drag into that resting position, killed the harp immediately. I'm trying to stay back on this part of the finger. Joy Bailey says, if you don't mind, I have a question. I've been totally blind my whole life. That instrument sounds neat, but what does it look like and how can you play it? Okay, check this out. I want you to imagine a horseshoe shape where it starts on one side and it goes down straight, and then it kind of flares out and goes around in a circle. Sometimes they're square, sometimes they're circular, and comes back around. So it has two arms. It's almost, if you were to think of the shape, if you were to trace the outline of a vase, like take and go feel a vase that you put flowers in. It has near the bottom, it has a bulbous part. You can feel that with your hands. And then it wraps around and comes up, and then the end is open. But instead of being in a tube like that vase would be, it's just two arms that kind of have sharp angled blades. And then in the center of it, there is a reed that operates kind of like a diving board. I pluck it with my finger. I pluck the jaw harp with my finger. That reed vibrates. Now, the arms that we talked about that went up, that were the top part of the vase, those go against the teeth. Now, this is a small enough instrument I can hold it in my hand. I hold it with a finger, a thumb, and a pointer finger resting on top, and my middle finger in front. Hi there. Hi. I'm explaining to a subscriber here who is blind what a jaw harp looks like. And I was explaining to it. And the reed is plucked, and it vibrates. Oh, hello. Wow, the couch is getting crowded. Hello, Speezy. And we also have my son. Yes, did you have a question for me?
I just came down here to see stuff.
Oh, okay. All right, could you not climb over the couch?
Yeah.
But yeah, you can come down here and talk about jaw harps if you want.
Ooh, stop.
Yeah, careful. What? Can you not walk around behind there?
I'm walking on this way.
Okay, be careful. And I play it. It rests up against the tips of my teeth, and I put it up against the tips of my teeth, and then I pluck it, and it vibrates, and it creates this vibration, this resonance, this sound, basically in my mouth, and my mouth amplifies it, kind of like a guitar. If you are plucking the strings from a guitar, it has a box basically with a hole in it, and that's what amplifies the sound. It builds up the acoustic resonance, I think, or lets it resonate in there. Similar to that, but with the jaw harp, I can change the shape of my mouth. Like if you were to say, Joy, if you were to say the word knee, notice where the tip of your tongue goes, or where your tongue goes. It goes high in your mouth, so it takes up a lot of room. So if it takes up a lot of room, you have a small cavity, it's going to amplify the lower or the higher overtones. And then when you say the word low and bull, your tongue drops down, the mouth cavity gets larger, and it amplifies the lower overtones. That's spicy. Oh. That cat, it's turning spring, and she's putting hair everywhere. All right, we're going to go back to a play. Oh, Biplap Guzwami says, my younger son is also watching with me. He's 7+ now. Oh, cool. All right, we'll play one more harp, and we'll wrap it up. It's playing this harp in D2. This one was from Kyrgyzstan, the Temur Komas by Najeratov. We're going to have a whole bunch of new Najeratov coming maybe in a month or two. Oh, Parkamat Mamat says, my jaw harp reed snapped. Oh, bummer. Can you comment below what direction were you playing it? Were you playing it in toward yourself, or were you playing it out? And how long did you have that jaw harp before it broke? I know that a lot of people whose harps bust from outward play, they're plucking across. So it starts deforming the reed here. In. Parkamat Mamat says in. Okay, can you comment below also what kind of a jaw harp it was? Yeah, okay, so he had a harp. That's not as common for me to hear that people's harp broke on a toward pluck. However, I did break my my gagona in iron from Sumatran gagona in iron. I broke it from a toward pluck, but it has a very, very faint reed, a very, very small reed. And I played it too hard for too long, and it eventually, it sounded like the universe was ending. As I was playing, it went, and the sound got longer and longer, and then all of a sudden the reed snapped. So you could hear the reed work hardening and breaking. It was a Maltron. Oh, bummer. Yeah. Comment below any other things about your maltrommel that about why you might have thought it broke, and did it snap? Let's get some more data on it. Did it snap up near the knee bend, near the middle, or in the first third? Where did it snap at? That's the next piece of information we need to know to maybe know the cause. And also, what note was it in? Was it in D2, like right in the middle? Was it a really low bassy harp? Was it a really high pitch harp? What was it? Yeah, Joy Bailey, I'm going to try to describe more of the jaw harps that I'm playing. This one I'm playing here, I want you to listen. This is from Kyrgyzstan, Joy. It's called a Temur Komas. It's made by a guy named Najeratov. I'm probably not pronouncing his name correctly, but my closest pronunciation would be Narjatov or Narzigatov. And this one is kind of almost triangular. This is a 3-bend pattern. It's flat on bottom, and then the sides are rounded, and it comes up. It looks like the letter A with a squish in it. And it's shiny, silvery looking steel. This is just high carbon steel, so it will rust. But these are Najeratov Temur Komas from Kyrgyzstan are really high quality. This is D2. This is the note D2, so I can play this with songs in the key of D. I can play this with other jaw harps that are keyed in D, whether they're D2, the middle, or a D1, which would be a bass, or a D3, which would be really zing, zing, zing high. Anything in D works, and you could play this along with songs that are in the key of D, and it's going to sound correct. It was a high-pitched jaw harp. Okay. I'm imagining the super high-pitched jaw harps are shorter reed, so maybe the shorter reed had less length to to absorb all those vibrations. So maybe it was maybe a really high pitched harp might have something to do with it. And did you have 4 years? No, I probably wouldn't fix a maltrommel. They're not expensive, and it's like for me to reread it, it will cost more than just getting another maltrommel. I am doing harp adjustments for people, simple harp adjustments. If you have anything that you feel doesn't have great sound or is playing especially really clicky, I can fix a clicking harp in less than 10 minutes, and I'll charge like $9 and $7 shipping. So yeah, if anybody wants any harps adjusted, I can get them playing really well, really easily. Although I'm not doing rereads at the time because I just do a harp fix or 2 or 3 on Friday. I don't so much spend 4 or 5 or 6 hours doing that. But anyways, we're gonna wrap it up. And if you want to get a hold of me, get a hold of bebcorp1@gmail.com. That's BEBBCORP1@gmail.com. I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Make sure to keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them old. Harp out. Are you waving back there?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're wrapping up. Love y'all. See y'all next Saturday for Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live.